Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, Universal Soul Vibrations. I'm doing a New Year reading for all the signs, and this one is going to be for Taurus, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. So the first thing I want to do is see what you are stepping out of 2018 with, the overall energy that you're stepping out with. I am a Taurus, so I'm trying to keep my own path out of this because I know where mine is heading. What are you stepping out of 2018 with? Taurus, what are you stepping out of 2018 with? Slow and steady wins the race. So what I'm getting off of that card is that you're taking your time in traveling your path. You aren't rushing into things hastily. You're thinking about your next moves. Just taking your time, making your choices and decisions on where you want to go with your life. What is Taurus moving into out of 2018 with Spirit? I got a jumper. Okay, so along with that we have the Hangman. So when the Hangman comes with that, a hangman is kind of being stuck in stagnation. So what I feel like is that you're taking your time moving down your new path, but you're leaving that period of stagnation that kind of hung over you most of 2018. So that's a good thing because you're moving on to new journeys. You're not letting yourself sit in this stagnated energy. But you're taking your time, and I feel like you're planning where you want to go, because, you know, us Tauruses, we like to plan things. You're taking your time as to where you want to go and what path you want to go down, which is a good way to approach things instead of just jumping in with, you know, both feet and saying, I have no idea what's going on. It's time to take slow steps and kind of appreciate what I'm hearing is you will need to appreciate each new thing that's coming into your life. You're coming out of this stagnated period and all these new things are coming to you, but take one at a time. Don't and savor it. Don't try to rush through each thing. Okay. So let's see what's ahead for your new year. I just shuffle these up a little bit more. What is ahead for the new year for Taurus? What is ahead for the new year for Taurus? Let me just see if I can get any jumpers. If I can't, then we'll split the deck. What is the opening message for Taurus from their guides for this new year? What is the opening message for Taurus from their guides for this new year? This one wants to come out. The Nine of Cups. How will Taurus achieve their goals and dreams in the new year? How will Taurus achieve their goals and dreams in the new year? And the Nine of Cups, that's a good way to start. I mean, the Nine of Cups talks about achievement. The Three of Swords. Actions to take is the Princess of Swords. The departing energy is what last year was all about. What was last year all about? The Two of Wands, making a plan. What is the main theme of this new year coming in? What is the main theme of 2019 for Taurus? The Queen of Pentacles. Oh, you're in your own energy there with the main theme. That's awesome. And what are the future opportunities and energies for Taurus in the new year in 2019? Spirit, what are the future opportunities and energies for Taurus in 2019? I know you're all probably looking at that Three of Swords and saying, oh my God, heartbreak again. But you know, I kind of am looking at more, you're starting to come into a healing period. And during this healing period, that's where you're going to kind of take a look at yourself and what you want and your dreams and your goals. So this heartbreak is going to help you to achieve your dreams and goals. What are the future opportunities? We'll take this one because it fell out first. There's the Five of Wands. Great. Some conflict going on there. What are the obstacles and how to overcome them? What are the obstacles in 2019 and how do we overcome them? The Seven of Wands. What are the talents that you will bring to 2019? What are the talents that Taurus will bring to 2019? What are the talents that Taurus will bring into 2019? What are the talents that Taurus will bring into 2019? The Fool. Taking some risks you are there, Taurus. And what is the parting message on how to approach things in the new year? Spirit, what is the parting message for Taurus on how to approach things in the new year? We already got the one. Slow and steady wins the race. What is the parting message on how to approach things in the new year in 2019? The King of Cups. Okay, so the only thing that I really want to clarify in this, and I'm going to use a different deck for that, is the Five of Wands. Let me just shuffle this deck up a little bit. I promise we'll be on with the reading in a minute. Please clarify the Five of Wands as the future opportunities and energies for Taurus in 2019. Please clarify the Five of Wands. There we go. We got a jumper. The Knight of Swords. Okay. So, as I take a look at the spread, the main theme of the new year for you Taurus folks, you're kind of stepping into that earth energy, so that's kind of awesome. What I'm seeing, the Queen of Pentacles, she's a nurturer. She's the earth sign, you know, the earth energy. She takes care of things. She has abundance. What I'm hearing with this is the main theme of this new year is taking care of you. Taurus is going to move through the 2019 year on nurturing yourself and taking care of the Taurus instead of taking care of everything else. And once you do this, this is going to bring so much more balance to you and bring that abundance into you. It's time for you to nurture you and not everyone else. That's the main theme that I'm getting for Taurus individuals. The opening message from your guides is the Nine of Cups. Now, the Nine of Cups talks about, as you can see, the man, he's kind of standing there. He's real proud. He's got all his cups displayed up top. It talks about achievement. So you're going to see a lot of achievements coming towards you in 2019. Um, and your guides are saying that you should be proud of these achievements because you've done a lot of work within yourself to reach these achievements. You've got the Fool down here on the talent. You're taking risks, but you are making a plan as well with the Two of Wands. So you're taking the risks, but you're not just jumping off the cliff. You're weighing out all the options that those risks are going to bring in, which is okay for, Taurus feels more comfortable doing things that way. So I think, that's going to work for Taurus folks. And how to achieve your goals and dreams, we have the Three of Swords. Now, the Three of Swords talks about heartbreak. I think that, this is more about the things that you are leaving behind from 2018. There's been some things that have been part of your life that you've had to leave behind. And that is part of your achievement in 2019 because you hung on to those things way too long. So I do believe that the Three of Swords is going to be bringing in healing for you. The water's washing over you. It's kind of like a cleansing for you because you're proud of yourself because you left those things that didn't serve you any longer back in the prior year. In the actions to take, it's the Princess of Swords. Now the Swords cards, they speak about truth. They're all about the truth. Speaking truth. It's all about the mind. It's beginning new pursuits. You become a free thinker, and you hold your sword high. And you're not going into, don't go into 2019 with preconceived notions. Leave all that in the past. Tauruses are starting on some new journeys. They're coming into their own. They're starting to nurture themselves, rather than taking care of everyone else. So the Princess of Swords is asking you to be, she holds her sword high. She's a free thinker. Don't let the past, don't bring past thoughts with you into 2019. It's time to start over again. Departing energies, what last year was all about. Last year was the Two of Wands. It was, looking out in the ocean and kind of saying, he's looking over, you see all these ships out there. He's making a plan. It's like, what do I really want in life? What is going to fulfill me? I just saw a vision of like a cup being filled up. What is going to give my life purpose? So that's kind of what is departing. You're starting to move on to that journey on the things in life that are going to give you purpose and fulfill you, rather than trying to fulfill everyone else's purposes. Because I believe that Taurus has spent a lot of the past years, 2018, and, past that, kind of worrying about what everyone else's plans were and not their own. Trying to make everybody happy. But now it's time for you to step into your own energy and nurture yourself. Make that plan on, bring that plan that you started in 2018 on where you wanted to go and what you want to do with you. And take care of you and don't question what, it's okay to question where you're going, but don't overanalyze things. It's time to keep trucking along in your own energy, and that abundance, I'm seeing a lot of abundance coming in for Tauruses for 2019. The future opportunities and energies, I clarified this card because the Five of Wands, if you look at it, it's a big battle, okay? All these men here are kind of, it's conflict. And there may, you know, be some conflict coming up. In 2019, we don't go through our whole lives without conflict. But what I think is that with the Knight of Swords coupled with that, you're ready to see the truth in the conflicts. It's time. So by seeing the truth in these future opportunities and energies, it's going to give you the it's going to make it able for you to be able to choose which conflicts are worth fighting and which ones aren't, I guess. He's holding that sword of truth high. He is that Knight of Swords. And he's ready to look at what works for him and what doesn't. So what I'm seeing here is that your future opportunities and energies may bring in some conflicts, and they may bring some conflicts from within, but you know the truth. You know that you can see the logic in which ones are going to work for you and which ones aren't going to work for you, and you have no problem cutting the ones out that aren't going to work for you. Okay, so that's kind of a difference in Taurus. I think you're going to see a lot of new Tauruses in the year 2019. The obstacles and how to overcome them. We have the Seven of Wands. And the Seven of Wands, if you see the man standing up high, it's defending, it's standing your ground. Standing your ground in your beliefs in you know, the new you and where you need to go. And this is going to be a bit difficult for you. Because you're a people pleaser. Taurus can be a people pleaser. They want to make everybody happy. And in order to stand your ground, we're not always going to make people happy. Just let me pull a clarifying card for this. Please give me a clarifier for the Seven of Wands as the obstacle and how to overcome for Taurus in 2019. These cards are up. She popped right out. The Nine of Pentacles. So I think once again we're talking about, see, we've got all this abundance in here. If you stand your ground on your current beliefs and watch them grow. She's in her garden and she's got all these pentacles, and it's almost to the 10, which a 10 is completion, which then moves on to a new journey. So, you know, it's important that you stand that ground and enjoy the abundance that's coming into you from doing that, okay? The talents you will be expressing this year, well, we have the Fool. He's ready to jump off that cliff and head on a new journey. So I think that with Taurus, it's the 2019 is going to be all about new journeys and taking risks. And risks can be good. They can teach us a lot. They can bring new things into our lives that serve us better. So jump off that cliff, Taurus, and take some risks. That's the talent that you're going to be bringing into 2019. The King of Cups. He's the master over his emotions. The parting message and how to approach this year is to heal yourself. Heal yourself by nurturing yourself, by seeing your worth, seeing the abundance that's all around you. The King of Cups is a very caring individual, but he knows how, he's a master over his emotions. He knows how to keep his emotions in check. And he's very, 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 he's a spiritual individual. So that may be part of the way that you will be heading, Taurus, in 2019, is down your spiritual path. It's time for Taurus. He's very empathic, the King of Cups. He knows, what's around him and what to trust and what not to trust. So you're learning how to master and manage your emotions through 2019 to bring in abundance to you. And that's going to be by not giving so much of yourself to others, but nurturing yourself so that you are your best self when other people come in, and you're your best self to offer them. I would like to clarify the King of Cups just to see what comes up. Please give me a clarifier for the King of Cups as the parting message. Give me a clarifier for the King of Cups as the parting message. Sorry, these cards are like really slippery. And we've got the Three of Wands over the King of Cups. So he's got two wands behind him and one that he's holding. And the Three of Wands, to me, it looks like, new journeys. New journeys are coming in. He's leaving, as I said in the beginning, he's leaving some things behind and moving on with what serves him best. So I think that's what, 2019 is going to be about. Recognizing your self-worth, taking some risks, sorry about that, and healing yourself from, the heartbreaks that occurred in 2018. When I look down here, if we look at this, we've got so much achievement from the plans that we made in 2018. And what we decided the path was that we wanted to start going down, because some of this has started in 2018. You stood your ground, you made the decision, and you're going to bask in abundance and feel pride in what you're moving towards. And some people, you're going to lose some people in this trek, and some are going to still be with you. And the ones that are still with you are the ones that serve your highest good. I would like to pull a Flower of Life Oracle card to see what the message is moving into 2019. What is the message for Taurus moving into 2019? What is the message for Taurus moving into 2019? Spirit, what is the message for Taurus moving into 2019? I got little hands. Shuffling can be a challenge sometimes. What is the message for Taurus moving into 2019? We're going to pull this baby right here. Stillness. If your life has become quiet and still in your outer world, know much is happening in your inner world. Deep within, the old and the new are stirring, coming together to form a dreamy liquid creation that oozes into the very fabric of your being. This quiet is the feeling you have when a dream or desire is on the way. And this is what I'm saying. You're making that plan to manifest your dreams and desires. When this occurs, stay in the stillness. Don't look for physical evidence, and don't wonder what you have to do to bring it into being or how it will happen. When you feel the stillness, take a breath and go within, exhale and relax. Allow the breath of life to soothe, ease, and soften your entire being. Allow the quiet to be there and move through you. From that quiet, the most beautiful sound you have ever heard and felt become you. You are hearing the whispers of your heart. Listen and hear your wisdom. So this card also talks about, all that heartbreak that you had. Learn from that. It's time to learn from that so that you can step into your abundance. So Taurus, it looks like you have a quite an insightful 2019 coming, with taking some risks, some new journeys, and stepping into your own power. That Queen of Pentacles, she's holding on there to all that abundance. There's going to be some challenges along the way, but that's okay. I think you're ready to meet them head on, and you're going to do what's best for you in 2019. So have a great 2019, Taurus.